If you want to protect your children from predators, watch this video. I'm about to give y'all top 5 real quick. Number 1, stop thinking that predators are only adults because they're kids too. The number 1 person for your child to be victimized by is another child. Add that to the list of why you do not let your child go to sleepovers. The unfortunate byproduct of our child's abuse being another child is that our child can then take this behavior and replicate it with another child because they are warned against adults, not children. Number 2, do not think just because you send your kid to school, they are safe. Them teachers ain't watching your kids. My then kindergartner Michael, 5 years old, got locked out of school twice the first week. Half these teachers just there collecting a check, but you ain't heard it from me. Number 3, when your kids get home, ask them about their day. Now I'm hearing so many crazy stories about what's happening in the back of these buses and in these classrooms. Ask your children about their day. Number 4, if you know your child is a predator, please don't unleash them unknowingly on the rest of the world. You know your child is a predator. Protect other children from your child. My point is, make sure you're talking to your children about what's going on at school. I'm watching too many videos and people are sending me too many videos of where children are being assaulted while at school by other students and they're filming it. And I've seen children as young as kindergarten and the 1st grade, so please do not be under the illusion that your child is too young for this level of awareness. And a lot of this is boy-on-boy activity. Of course, what girls are running around pulling each other's pants down and pulling their wedgies up, like, that's not girl-female activity. Hating for females looks a lot different than it does for boys. But I'm gonna drink my water from my Lonnie Taylor art tumbler and mind my business. So I just want to give you a couple tips about how you should talk to your children in relation to this. Of course, these are just tips. You move how you move, but definitely put it on your kid's radar, age appropriately. I watched the video this morning, then I called Michael, my 6-year-old, over to me, and I was like, you make sure you tell me if anyone touches your body. You understand that no one is to ever go underneath your clothes, correct? He was like, yes, this is my body. No one's supposed to touch my body. Okay, and I was like, if anyone does ever touch you under your clothes, you make sure you tell an adult. And immediately after you tell that adult, you come and tell your mother and your father. Do you understand me? But no one is to be touching you underneath your clothes. Now that is age appropriate for my. I'm not going to keep that conversation away from my because he's not old enough. Well, guess what? These stories that I'm seeing, these are kindergartners, these are 1st graders who are being violated by other children. If you have an older child, let them watch this video and start having a conversation about it. Teach your children to not only not participate, but also to not stand idly by while they see a human being violated. If you see something, do something. If you don't feel safe enough to do something, then please involve an adult. If you do not trust the adults that are present, wait till you get home and tell your parents. Parents, once you are given this information, go and tell somebody so they could help these children and save these children. My children, and I have permission to share this, my children have been subjected to child predators. Why? Because the adults never said anything. And trust me, one of these, the mother knew, because he was grooming my child the way that he was groomed. So if your child is a predator, speak up. If your child is aware of a predator, speak up. The only way we can protect our children from being victims is if we all speak up.